Hey guys, and welcome to prep for the event you're about to see. So yes, when I'm filming this, today's the 28th, so in 2 days from when I'm filming this, you'll probably see this in like 4 days. Who knows? I'm still figuring this out. But I will be at Tampa Bay Comic Con in 2 days from when I'm filming this. So I figured while I'm getting everything prepped up, I'd show you guys what I'm doing, give you a little more detail, because knowing me, I'm going to forget to show you all this the day of, so I'm showing it to you today. So, at Tampa Bay Comic Con, if you guys don't know, Comic Con, it's when all the nerds and geeks and gamers and whatnot all get together. Usually, there's movie stuff, TV stuff, anime, comic books, you name it, it's all here, it's all together. And, there's goes around different places. You guys have seen, I've been to Fanboy Expo, I've been to some of the smaller cons where I've done vending, and by the way, I've got one of those coming up too. But this is Tampa Bay Comic Con, so it's kind of one of the bigger ones. It is connected with the Indiana Comic Con and Salt Lake Comic Con, I believe. It isn't connected to like the San Diego Comic Con that literally was just last weekend. But yeah, so I'm going to that. Usually for these things, a lot of people cosplay, dress up, do a bunch of stuff. For me, I'm not going to actually do any of my cosplay stuff. I'm doing a little twist on cosplay. So for those of you who don't know, try to figure out how far backstory. There's a show on Fox that lasts 13 episodes called Firefly, starring Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk. If you don't know who they are, I'll IMDb them down below. But their show was really cool. It got canceled really fast. They made a movie on it, and I'll show you some of the fandom stuff for that. But Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk, Alan Tudyk is pretty much like any creature you hear in Disney, he's the voice of. Whether it's Hey from Moana, and a couple other voices in Moana. He's the toucan in Encanto. Anyway, he's like 6,000 voices in Frozen. But anyway, the two of them wanted to do a fan-funded show on. They were trying to get several different platforms. They ended up pretty much doing it on Vimeo. It's pretty cool. But it was called Con Man. And it was a show about almost reality of them going to all these different conventions and the fans repeating their famous lines. It's hilarious. I'll try to see if I can link it down below or like link a trailer for it. But on that kind of theme, I decided to use this cosplay, which I call Con Girl. So I went through and got as many different fandoms that I have merch for, and I've put it all over my stuff here that I'll show you now. But it also is a slight play on Gone Girl, as in mentally disturbed Gone Girl. Amber Heard, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a tour of my outfit and my accessories and show you all the fun that I'm going to have. I may still add stuff to it. I don't think so. I think I've got as much stuff as I can put on it. So we're going to start with my lovely bag. No, this is not the park bag you see me with all the time. It's actually its twin. So when I was looking for a park bag, I literally Googled black and yellow bag. Ended up finding this one. I think it was like a Macari or one of those sites. Or maybe it was even eBay. But anyway, they had two of them. And I was like, I'll take them both. So I'm using its twin just so that way I don't lose anything in my park bag. But I did take some stuff from my park bag. But I'll start over here. Yes, that is the lovely Serenity from Firefly, the show I was talking to you guys about. This is also a pin. If you guys saw my pin board video, you'll know I've talked about that. So yeah, I did pull a lot of stuff off my pin board to put on my bag. So that one's from Firefly, and then I've got the Flash pop pin. I just grabbed the Catwoman, so we got Batman. This is actually one of my old Mockingjay pins that I had back when we lived in North Carolina, did a lot of the Hunger Games stuff, which again, You can see tons of videos about that. I pull my Mockingjay for Hunger Games. Then I have a TARDIS charm, and it's a really cool charm that I got a while back. I've got my two of my UOAP, or not, yeah, UOAP buttons, because, well, got MIB and Minions. I've got one of the Disney pin, trader pins, the Mandalorian. They've got, of course, R2-D2 and C-3PO. This was one of the heart pins from AMC Theaters. Again, check out my pin board information. That's where I got a lot more information on that. Then a Disney pin trader, Black Widow. This is a button my mom makes, act like a lady and fight like a girl. I grabbed this one because Molly Weasley is my mom. And this one is one of the Supernatural pins. So it actually is Supernatural, and it also represents Hollywood, because this is actually from their Supernatural parody. So it shows Hollywood and Supernatural fandom. I almost forgot I even had this. So yes, that is Sailor Mercury on a bracelet. I can't wear this bracelet. It's a little too tight for me. And I have another bracelet, which I'll show you guys later. But so that way I've got an anime representation here too. And then for my headgear, you guys have probably seen this in a couple other videos at the theme parks. But yes, I have mouse ears with a Jurassic Park fabric bow. And I mainly got it because there's Mr. DNA. There's, Nedry and Jeff Goldblum and all of them. But a lot of Mr. DNA throughout it. So, I mean, this alone is two fandoms. Because you got Disney and you got Jurassic Park. So, I mean, come on now. Of course, I'll be wearing my house robes. And let me show you my shirt last. Ooh, almost got a glimpse of it. So one thing that my mom's been working on are these lovely Brady dolls. So it's a little sloth doll. It's cute. Oh, you see that by skirt. But it's a fun little, like, almost emotional support kind of plush. And that we can dress up in any way you want. And one of the outfits she's made for her Brady dolls is this multi-fandom one. So we got Lord of the Rings top. We have Superman, Star Trek, Harry Potter, Doctor Who. We got, of course, Marvel with all the cheese. There's Hawkeye and Vision and Thor. And then the backside we have Batman, the other part of Star Trek, the other part of Superman, the part of those two, and then the Dio de las Muerte Star Wars fabric, which is so much fun. And then you guys will actually see this in the video well, probably already seen the video, because I probably will post that one before I post this one. But I got this in the mail with a gift exchange. Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter holiday gift exchange. We did this for Harry's birthday, and this is a bracelet. But again, because I have another bracelet I'm going to be wearing, we decided to put this as my little Brady's necklace. So is that cool? You've got the Deathly Hallows, the Badger Bear charm, Solomon's Rim up to no good, house tie, and a book. Now, you guys thinking, so is she gonna wear her Harry Potter shirt? Is she gonna wear a just plain shirt? Because why not, guys? Oh goodness, you can keep saying it over there. I actually was able to get this from Hot Topic on sale, and I had to, and I will explain why I had to, if you don't already know. Y'all, I got a Hawkeye shirt. I mean, there it is. From the Disney Plus show, Hawkeye. Yes, the lovely Clint Barton, the lovely Jeremy Renner. Yeah. So, yeah, if you haven't seen my homecoming videos, one of the first videos we should talk about the music that we listened to, and one of the playlists we listened to was the lovely Jeremy Renner's music. So, yeah, of course, I'm like totally obsessed with Jeremy right now. I mean, how can you not? But I've always been a fan of Hawkeye because left-handed archer. I'm a left-handed archer. He's a left-handed archer. He wears purple. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So, yes, I'm wearing a Clint Martin Hawkeye t-shirt with my robe and the bag, and while carrying this Brady. So, I don't know. I haven't counted yet, but I have a lot of fandoms I'm going to be wearing. There you guys go. That's my outfit for Saturday. I can't wait to show off and have some fun. In fact, actually, well, I'm going to put this at the beginning of that video, so welcome to Tampa Bay Comic Con. Alright guys, so after some readjustments, I went in and took the bracelet that was on there off and put it onto her because I figured, you know what, I'm going to wear this lovely bracelet I just got for Harry's birthday, which you guys have already seen that video. But yeah, so I'll make sure to do a full costume picture video when we get there or when I have some downtime. But we are headed out the door right now. Oh, let me see if I can do a mirror selfie real quick. Look at that, guys. Fresh out of the shower. Yeah, because that's what you want to see, right? No, this is what everyone wants to see. Look at that hottie. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I have Hawkeye shirts. I have this cool bracelet. And more outfit in the bag. You guys will see when I get there. Alright, here we are in lovely downtown Tampa, kids. Because this is where Tampa Bay Comic Con is. And there's a emergency vehicle somewhere nearby.
Right behind us.
Hi. It's funny, we're on Ashley, but there's Zach Street. Like, who are these people? Yeah, so, wowsies. What is that?
Ooh, shiny.
They're very shiny. So yes, we are heading to find parking and then head into the convention. We have a panel to start off our day, and then a couple hours of shopping and whatnot before another panel. So I'm going to kind of give you guys highlights. I'm going to film what I can. I don't know exactly what. Just FYI, guys, I don't know if you can see the signs literally right here. But one thing they don't tell you, I literally asked, like, hey, so is there special event parking? And they said yes. Didn't bother to say how much. So yeah, parking for Tampa Bay Comic Con, or at least this year, $20. Yeah. And they didn't they're really not very forthcoming with which garage to use or any kind of information. So definitely having issues with that already of okay, so where is parking? How do we park? How much is parking? No information on that. So here I am giving you that information. Yeah. No, they didn't give me the link. Literally, it's just yeah.
Page.
I didn't even see that.
Hard for it.
Yeah. So, yeah, nerds coming.
Oh, nerds can watch where they're going.
Anyway, guys, yeah. So, Wells Fargo. Hey, we should get discounts since we are at Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
You know, but yeah, just heads up, guys. Parking is interesting. All right, so we are getting started. Literally, we got in a little bit before the crowd, and here's the crowd. Yeah, wowsies. So there was a panel at 10:30. I don't think we're gonna make it, just because. Well, I also don't feel like now trying to navigate and figure out where that panel is. Upstairs. Yes, great. Thanks. That helps. Not at all. So let's I guess go ahead and start our shopping. I already noticed the sad thing is some vendors are not here yet, which is very interesting.
They're sleeping in.
You don't sleep in on this kind of thing. So,
Try and
oh my
figure
gosh.
what the predominant costume
Everything. There's going to be everything here today. Wows. I'm seeing
MCU.
mundane, unfortunately. I'm seeing a lot of that, unfortunately.
But most
So-
are wearing finished shirts, so
I say, well, nothing else, maybe head down that way and work our way around, find everything, figure out where everything is, and do some shopping. All right, so one of the good things is right at the end of Celebrity Row, we have another set of bathrooms, and we have the East Grill. So it's good to know that, it is back here in this back corner. We'll definitely hit that up for lunch here in a bit. Right now we're just kind of doing a walk around, seeing what's all here, seeing who all is here. By the way, guys, I didn't really mention, as soon as we walked in here, literally, because they let, I guess, the ADA people in, anyone who had wheels, they let come in early. And just as we stepped in, we were getting our stuff together. Freaking Murr from Practical Jokers walked right in front of us. We actually made eye contact. Guys, this is so cool. So, we'll start heading down Rose.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
gonna walk the perimeter.
Nah. J-Lo went out. No. Definitely. So we're just gonna walk around, see what all these different vendors have. We will be doing some shopping later. See how I mean. Oh, well, 2 Scarlet Witches right back to back. That was just a little weird. I got it. A convention is the multiverse.
Duh.
We're in the multiverse because there's so many variants
Ask him
of different
right here.
people.
Of course it's the multiverse.
We are in the multiverse, guys. I get it now. It all makes sense finally.
It all makes sense.
Wow. Got, ooh, okay, they got badges there, posters. By the way, you guys know I'm gonna have to get some badges by the end of this, or some lapel pins. Ooh. What?
Girl there, she's a big fan.
Ha ha. Oh man, she's making my costume look bad now. That'll be the second one I've seen already. I'm thinking a lot of Stranger Things is going to be a hot one. Oh, I almost bought one, but I knew it wouldn't get here in time. This one barely got here in time. We got some put. Oh, yeah, I know these guys. I know these people. Hey. Goodness.
Wait a minute, I know that look. We know the Purple Banner.
Yeah.
We know these guys.
So that was good. Yes.
Somebody gifted me this and they said, "Don't you need him for work?" I was like, "Yes, I do."
Oh my God.
On my table.
That's so great. There's Jack. There's Jacques. Jack. Jacques.
Jacques Almeida. He's a Commodore.
Yes. We have you in tiny form.
Though.
Yes. Yeah. On it.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Commodore Jacques.
Absolutely the Commodore. Stunning character now, isn't that?
Oh, totally.
Smashing the way
Oh.
he just comes across.
Oh, yes.
Got to like it, you know. This gentleman. Oh, right. Nice.
He's got pretty big
Beads. That's the sign of a true poet.
Oh,
Beads and stuff.
exactly.
Very necessary.
He has his own ship.
Oh, Lord, Rose of Paradise.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
He's a buccaneer of the bay.
Yes, of course he
Maybe
is.
have to recruit this gentleman aboard my galley of scallywags.
No.
And buccaneer
Probably.
scallywag.
Seems necessary, right?
Of course.
Absolutely. Maybe something like that.
Oh, you as well.
Refreshments are necessary. It's absolutely.
No, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Have a great day.
You as well.
This is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
So-
I can roll it back up if you want. It's okay.
There's a card in there that explains what a Hugo is.
Oh, it's cute. I love it.
Gosh.
Wow. Oh, but then there's Moana, and then they're all good.
My
And
child
then
is
I'll
having
text you
trouble.
when you get here tomorrow. Just stop by.
I'll be here in the morning. My
That's
girlfriend's
fine.
working.
that.
Perfect. So why don't you write your name and your phone number here?
You right-handed
And we're
people.
going to go where the
Yes, we're the, oh, you know.
Not that one.
Not that
We
one.
have 60 some different ones to pick from.
Not that one.
But I made them all by
I'm kind of torn between the dinosaur or Moana. Is Hey Hey on it?
Great. That's wonderful.
No Hey Hey, so I said do a dino.
And we're good. And I'm going to keep this in a bag right underneath its leather pillowcase, so I know what I'm doing tonight.
Oh.
No, it's cute.
And there's one of my favorite dinosaurs, too.
Oh, yeah.
11 Tylosauruses. That's perfect. What do you
Now, that's just a dino one. Now, let me ask you this.
Sure.
I have different.
All right, I guess we're finally, okay, I'm sure I got my mic on. Finally getting some food. So I was not going to go for the Avenger burger because $23. Oh, and bacon. We don't do bacon. But you have a cheeseburger for $15 or a hamburger for $15. That's a little weird, but not bad. Burgers, french fries, and then drinks. Oh, canned drinks, $3. It's about the way of my work, so can have that. Fountain drinks, $4. Why is fountain drinks more than a can? That's really weird. But yeah, so we're gonna get some food and drinks here, waiting for Mom to get out of the bathroom, and then on to the rest of the con, actually go to some panels. Just to play wait time, the time is now 12:21. In line to get some food over here at the West Grill. You guys have seen the prices, I'll show them in this clip. But yeah, so I'll show you guys, do a food review. But I figured I'd do a wait time for how long it takes to get to food. Y'all saw that. So, bad vlogger here. I totally did timestamp and then forgot to tell you how long it was. So I said probably in line for 5-ish minutes. It wasn't that long, which is really good. They are able to keep the line moving pretty fast. There's 2 guys taking orders. It's very much theme park style where it's kind of pre-made. And literally they grab a bun and the toppings, put a warmer hamburger on the bun, throw some fries on there, and then they give it to you. So they're able to move it pretty fast. Unfortunately with that, you lose some quality to it. I'll show you guys. I mean, yeah, I can tell I did not finish it, but it's your basic, well, as someone called it at another con, a, Sam's Club burger. I mean, it's your basic thing. No, I mean, not bad for $15, just not great for $15. But yeah, so we're getting ready to, let me face this way, I should show you myself every now and then. But yeah, we're getting ready to head to our very first panel, finally, with Gates McFadden. If you guys don't know who Gates McFadden is, already we have some issues. But no, she was Dr. Crusher on Star Trek Next Generation. But my favorite thing that Gates has done is that she's the choreographer for Labyrinth. So if you guys know the big ballroom scene and the Fiery Downs dance, Gates was the choreographer for that. Yeah, Dr. Crusher is a dancer, was a dancer. I don't know if she still is. Doubt it. But yeah, so she's here. We're going to go to her panel. She's got a premiere of a project she's doing. I don't think we're going to be hitting that because I got a couple other panels I got to hit. In fact, right after that, I believe is my content creator meetup. So got that. Haven't seen anybody that I know yet, but we'll see. Who never know? Never know where we're on this side and Devin, all of them are on that side. But hopefully we'll all get together in that room. But yeah, so we're going to go. Ooh, there's I don't even want to know what that is. Anyway, guys, I'm telling you, there's some weird cosplays here, as per usual. I mean, come on now. But yeah, so we're going to finish up and head on to our first panel. Yeah, so we just saw a Deadpool and a Kilt. I wasn't able to get my phone out fast enough. He's over there. He's over there. It's hard to film and still move, and then if you don't already have your phone out, it's not easy to pull it out. But yeah, it was so cool. And we decided that there needs to be in Deadpool, what, 3 now, 4? I don't even know which one he's on now. I don't know. 3, 4, 4, 5, 12. But he, at one point, yeah, the next Deadpool movie needs to have Deadpool in a kilt jumping off a bridge. Because he needs to have his Marilyn Monroe moment. For sure. So, yes, doors. All right. Now to find elevators and find the first floor and find Ballroom D. And we're finally on the main hallway. We haven't actually been out here yet because when we came in, they escorted us straight to the door and let us in. So now we gotta find the elevators, right? It's is this what outside looks like? I have forgotten it. All right. Sometimes, really, and I think Necronomicon does it as like the hallway cosplay. Like, forget about what's in the main rooms. This is sometimes where the coolest, craziest stuff is. So we're getting ready for our first panel with the lovely Gates McFadden. So thankfully, I'm telling you, I will give this con one thing more than any other con has done, and ADA friendly, except for the whole elevator thing, and we'll get into that in a minute. There's Perry. I found Perry. Her bag is Perry the Platypus. I found Perry. And so they're definitely doing a lot better with yes, there is. There's a trapper right down the floor. But anyway, so they've been very good with, like I said, we were one of the first people in the building, and then they had us come in with the VIP people. So that's really good where they're doing a lot more, making sure that, because, well, again, we in Florida, y'all, they're doing a lot more with being ADA friendly. And that's you definitely guys get a lot of points just for that alone. Hi, Ms. McFadden. I'm honored to meet you. I just want to do a little curveball question, a non-Trek question. But what was it like working on the set of Labyrinth and choreographing for like David Bowie and amazing stuff like that?
Oh, well, David Bowie, what an artist. That was extraordinary. I think it was such a vast project, and I had no idea that Jim had actually been testing me out for several years. I didn't know that. I was recommended by the man who had done the choreography for The Dark Crystal. I was known as someone who did a lot of movement work in my directing and my acting and things like that. So I was supposed to play the mother of Jennifer Connelly. That's why I said yes. And British Equity would not let me do it.
Wow.
And that's the difference of British Equity. We let those people come over, all the Brits can act over here, the Australians, whatever. It's not so easy to reverse. And that's why I said yes, and then I was denied it. And I had signed a contract for a year. It was a full 9 or 10 months. But it was quite an experience, extraordinary people involved, obviously. High pressure. If you see photos of me, you'll notice I have zero makeup. My hair looks a mess. I never had 2 seconds to think about anything like that. It was all like, okay, ooh, I'm working with the goblins. Okay, I've got this, I've got Hoggle. Okay, it's Ludo. And now, oh, it's the ballroom scene. But on the other hand, I think the ballroom scene was ultimately my favorite because by that time, there was so much pressure and so many stages. It was such a beautiful, the stages. I walked into that ballroom scene. I got to cast my dancers in that. I got to work with them and work with David Bowie and Jennifer, and we did the whole thing, and it was pretty cool. It was really a lot of fun. I did feel it worked. I don't know how you feel, but I felt it was a really kind of magical thing. And obviously the costumes and everything were phenomenal. but I wanted it to be sort of grotesque and sort of sexy too, so both things going. But there are a few people who could walk out in the outfit of the Goblin King, who was David Bowie. He walked out and man, he owned it.
Okay.
I know no other man who could have walked out like that. And those boots that were so high up, he just owned it. But when we were filming, you know, we had waited, they were changing his hair and makeup constantly. So we were on the set and it was boiling hot. It must have been 110 degrees on that set, all these lights. And they had real crows that were there. And the crows, it was so hot. When they were ready to shoot, he finally came out. The crows were all, and they went, okay, that's not going to work. And so we had to stop again, and they had to go. They took those crows and gave them, you know, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I don't know. But then they brought back the fake crows, which they could have had in the beginning, and they worked just as well. They kind of looked like they were alive. So there you go. But it was quite something.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I don't know what Mom's going to do because I guess they canceled the panel that was going to be down there. So I'm now heading to the content creator meetup in another building. So back heading that way. Hopefully I can find some of my crew. But off we go to another panel. That was a lot of fun. I don't know. Hopefully Mom filmed it correct. I'll have to go see what she was able to get. But yeah, so I got to ask her. Gates Big Fat, if you guys, I'll do some more backstory on Gates and why I asked her that question. Maybe I can find some video footage, but yeah, she got to do choreography and all kinds of other stuff for the movie Labyrinth. You know, back when I was a baby, long time ago. But yeah, so I gotta figure out where the Sky Bridge is. I thought that was our previous time. So it's kind of cool that we are in a hotel and convention center. So I feel like I'm back at Necronomicon. It's like, oh look, there are people down below me. So yeah, there's all kinds of different things going on. Sorry guys, so I'm trying to keep my mic up and keep it in a good spot, but sometimes it moves on me. Because I'm trying to be quiet because there are panels going on. There's haunted stuff happening too. Weird. So I'm going to try to find not a piano. Definitely not looking for piano. Trying to find a bathroom. May end up going downstairs just to see what's down there, honestly. Looks interesting. Let's see what's around here and who knows, let's go from there. Let's see. Oh, there's a bathroom. That's good to know. But are there water fountains up here? There is. All right, guys. I found the water fountains. Guys, my trick at Universal works here. So if you guys ever, I think I've talked about it, if you're ever somewhere where you can't lean your bottle enough, literally turn this. Oh God, don't do that. Look at that. So much easier. A little messier, but works. Oddly enough, guys, since I've got some downtime, bathroom selfie cosplay video, because why not? So yes, I've got my Mickey ears with the Jurassic bow. You guys have seen that. Wearing my Hawkeye shirt. My robe, as you guys have seen. I went ahead and switched this bracelet over to actually wearing this bracelet instead of on the doll. I'm going to show you behind me, but I realized my bag's right here. So yeah, I've got all my stuff on my bag. You guys already saw a lot of that. But yeah, so I'm all geared up. Alright guys, you know how I feel about elevators like this. Kidding, I love them. So let's ride the elevator, go see what's out front. You guys can look out there. I don't want to look out there. Oh. Alright. So we got a Starbucks over here. Alright, loving that. Actually, I'll go out front. And there's some Tampa stuff out there. There's also some fun music out there. But I want to check this out. Because over here, yeah, raise up. So let's see what this little courtyard is. You guys, honestly, this is probably like my first time really actually in Tampa. I mean, besides going like to the aquarium and stuff, but I really like let's go into the aquarium. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because even like oddly enough, the Tampa Bay Rays are not in Tampa. They're over in St. Pete. But you guys have already seen me go over there. But this is cute. It's just this little. Oh. This is where the trolley stops. Yes, Embassy Suites. This is where we've got a couple panels over here. And then most of it's going to be over at the convention center. So I've got about half hour until the next panel. So I just got to figure out where she's at or where she wants to meet up. And go from there. Also, I got to find the rest of my vloggers. Like, I was hoping that several would be here. I was thinking Adrian was going to be here. Dev was going to be here. There was also hope for Chris, the girl in Tampa, Jay, but unfortunately, haven't seen either of them either. So that sucks. But again, they could be around here somewhere, and I just don't know it. They just decided not to come to the meetup. Okay, I found. Oh, the audience me off. But I found Deadpool, and I killed. Oh my God, there he is. Love it. Are you good? Beautiful, beautiful.
We took them very seriously, but it was a very light-hearted set for as dark as content as we were. But Skylar's amazing. She's a sweetheart in real life.
That's very good to hear. Well, thank you.
No problem.
Hey man. Hi. So I had a question for RJ. So since you were really young when you started the Breaking Bad show, did you have any plans for the future other than acting, or was that your sole passion?
I just sync with the ship.
Getting luckier on booth three. So the East Grill is more like chicken, so they have chicken tenders, all kinds of stuff like that. So definitely a lot better. $16, so there's like 13 for the tenders and then 3 for the drink. It's not bad. I got a couple of dipping sauces as well, but I think we're going to do a lot better on this one. So don't go to the beef one, go to the chicken booth. Also, guys, between my voice and my batteries, unfortunately, I brought my charger. I didn't bring a cord. I'm an idiot. I know, rookie mistake. So unfortunately, my battery is probably like 10% now, which is one of the reasons why the mic is off. But yeah, so this is probably going to be the last clip you're going to see from me unless I get lucky and either find a cord or I'm able to just Hanukkah miracle this. But anyway, so definitely had a good time at Tampa Bay Comic Con. I will do a wrap-up outro and the haul video at the end, so there'll probably be the next clip. But just in case I forget, yay Tampa Bay Comic Con. This is awesome 2022. Like I said, do final wrap-up and all that stuff in a minute. But I'll definitely look different because they'll probably be either when I get home or rolling later this week, knowing me. But I will see you guys later at Tampa Bay Comic Con. Yeah, so I'm heading to head downstairs to go see where Mom's at, and here's Big Bird. Here's just Big Bird, just chilling. We got all this happening over here. Okay, so I lied. Got a couple more clips. Told you if anything cool happens, I was gonna. No, Big Bird, turn back around. Wow. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna take this escalator, head downstairs, and find Mom. Unfortunately, a lot of the shops are wrapping up at 7 o'clock, so I'm glad I got some of the shopping I got done. And again, I'll show you guys who said Hellfire? It's his Hellfire shirt right there. But I will do a whole video for you guys after this. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I got to charge my phone too. But wow, what an interesting group of people. And see, it's every year. There's a young man. The sign. Love that.